Hey, what is up, guys? Jack here, back with another Black Ops 2 commentary. This time we were playing on Meltdown, and I think I get 69 kills, not too sure, but I do the same opening route that I always do, and that is jumping up into top control room. But today is Friday. I love Fridays, and actually it has been a crazy week for me this week. And let me start off with, I cannot wait for summer because these last couple weeks have been very difficult and very hard. So let me get into my first story of the week. So the first thing I want to talk about was I actually got my license, and it is pretty awesome. I love driving around. I'm actually starting to like it a lot more. I was at first kind of nervous because whenever you go through driver's ed, stuff like that, you learn about the stuff that can happen. That C4 was pretty nasty. You learn about the stuff that can happen, how you can be killed, and they show you some pretty graphic stuff. Just a heads up if you didn't know. And it's pretty in-depth and pretty hardcore. But that is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how I got my license. So it's actually a pretty funny story. So this was Wednesday, the 15th, I believe. And actually, I had to make up a test because I was absent. I don't know why I was absent. Oh yeah, I went to Dallas for the weekend for my birthday, and that's why I missed chemistry. And I had a chemistry test. So I had to wake up at 6, go take a chemistry test. Then I had to go get in the car with my dad, go drive to the DMV, which was 40 minutes away. So it was a long drive there. And once I got there, it started pouring rain, and I mean lightning, thunder, pouring. We had to turn the windshield wipers on all the way up, and it was crazy. And it was just whipping back and forth, and I was pretty nervous. I was already nervous, and then it started raining, so I was afraid I was going to slip or drift or something like that and cause something bad to happen. But it settled down, we walk inside, and we get all the paperwork done. And they told us that we need to be there an hour before, and we were like 20 minutes before our scheduled meeting at 9:30. And I started freaking out. I was afraid we were going to have to leave. I was afraid we were going to have to reschedule it. But they said, okay, so we got in line and filled out all the paperwork, because you have to fill out a lot of paperwork before you can get your license. So then I had to go around, drive my car around into these two lanes, 1 and 2. One was closer to the building. I was on the right, which was lane 2, because just in case anyone's car broke down or anything like that, I wanted to make sure that I could get out, stuff like that. That's always a rule I use. And so this line takes forever. There was literally 10 cars on each side. This line takes forever. I watched 300 twice before I actually got to go, because all I had was my iPhone, and you couldn't get out, and you had to keep your car shut down. Meanwhile, I mean, the rain surpassed, which was good, but still, it was a long, long ride. And whenever I got up there, actually, there was this little black girl right next to me. She comes up, she looks 12. I mean, she didn't even look like she could be anywhere near driving a car. And she talks, she calls the lady over, whenever she was walking into my car, calls the lady over and says, hey, I got here at 10:40, my meeting was at 10:40. Meanwhile, it's like 11:30. And I was like, no, my meeting was at 9:40 or 9:30. And they go, okay, and they walk over to her. She starts whispering something, like some story, I bet. And so she gets to go in front of me. And little did I know that this was right before their break, so all the people took a break that were, like, taking the exams, taking the tests, stuff like that. So I had to wait 30 more minutes waiting in the line, doing nothing. Everyone else is waiting behind me. Finally, this woman comes out. What we do is we go into this parking lot. I take 3 rights and 1 left. I kid you not. Then they tell me to get back on the main road, drive to the DMV, and then I pass my test. It was pretty easy. I was pretty pumped. The rain stopped, and it was a very, very easy test. So I would definitely tell you guys, it is not hard. It is definitely easy, especially the place I went to, but I've also heard from everyone else who went to different places that it was very easy for them too. So I wouldn't fret about it, guys. If you're nervous, if you think you're going to fail it, you probably won't. Just stay safe, say stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, it was a crazy story. Now I have my license. Unfortunately, my car's in the shop because it's been damaged recently. It wasn't me. It was an accident. Someone else did it. They got rammed in the back. And it's all dented up, so it's going to be in the shop for like for like a month, 3 to 4 weeks probably. They say 1 to 2, but it probably won't be 1 to 2. I usually double it for whatever it is, because that's usually how it comes out, because they're going to find a lot more stuff, I guarantee it. But yeah, it's crazy, and unfortunately, I did not know this, but you have to be 18 or older to drive a rental car. So it looks like I'm probably not going to be driving a car anytime soon. And I probably won't be driving a lot over the summer because we're going to be at the beach and we'll have rental cars there too. So it's a bummer. I won't be able to drive for a while probably, but I'm still excited. I still have the ability to drive. I still have my license so I can legally drive. and it's just out of the way, and I don't have to go through the pain of that again, because that was brutal. Trust me, guys. I mean, ask your friends, tell them about how, like, ask them if they've got their license, because I know I'm definitely late in May to get my license, and I know a lot of people got them, and I made the mistake of not asking where to go, because I did not know. I mean, it was a nice facility, but it took forever. It took way too long. And then the woman getting my temporary license, which is just a sheet of paper that says you got your license and your license is in the mail, took 20 minutes, and it was really bad. Then I had to drive 40 minutes after that to get back to school, and I almost missed my test, and I would have had to make up another test early in the morning. So yeah, that was a pretty crazy story. I mean, I was mad whenever I saw that girl got to pass me up, because, I mean, seriously, we're all waiting. Don't be like that. Just wait your turn, because you got a new car and you're going to take your driver's license test. Just chill out, like, for real. But also, another exciting thing that happened is I actually got my Astros, and I really like them. I was skeptical because I know two people that have Astros. One has the A40s, one has the A50s, and do not get the A50s. They're horrible. But I know one person with each, and, I mean, the mic quality isn't that great, as you can tell. I'm sorry about that, guys. I mean, I'll try to save up after I get my Elgato to get a professional mic, but still, I think it's decent. I just got it updated, because when I originally got it, you guys should have... I'm glad you guys didn't hear it, because it was horrible. It was very bad, and it would, like, cancel out your voice every time you stopped talking, so that was a bummer. But now I think I got it all settled out. I think I got it to a decent point to where it'll, like, work, and everything will be fine. But, yeah, I got my Astros. They're really good. I mean, the sound quality is amazing, guys. I had Tritons. I was like, oh, they're probably not that big of a difference, but I wanted them anyway, because I knew they were the best. I knew that's what all the pros were using. So I tried them out, and honestly, I think they're worth the money as of now. I'm not going to totally judge right now, because I hate when people do that. They say I've been trying them out for a couple hours, and they're the greatest thing ever. But I'm keeping an open mind. I'm very skeptical. I've never had Astro stuff, so I'm not like an Astro fanboy or anything like that. And even if I was, I wouldn't be bragging about it. But yeah, I like them. The sound quality is really good. I still can't find a preference on, like, what kind of preset I want on them. But yeah, they're good. They're better than the Tritons were, and I'm trying to sell my Tritons so I can get money for the Elgato. And that is looking pretty good, so I'm happy. I'm going to be able to start playing PS3. I just pre-ordered Call of Duty Ghosts, so I'm getting the camo. I'm actually entering that code in right after this. So that'll be awesome, so I can have a little flair in the commentary. And Call of Duty Ghosts is going to be great, guys. I always try to be optimistic about the new games. Usually let down, but hopefully not in this game. Because, honestly, I love the Modern Warfare series. If they just kept up with the support would be a lot better. Then the game would be a lot better. It's that simple. Because, I mean, the engine's great. It feels really smooth. All that stuff. They've got all that stuff honed in. And, like, the perk system, all that, the creative class. I'm not a big fan on the Pick 10 creative class, because actually in Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and all the other games, you actually had 11 or 12 custom class slots instead of 10, so actually you're getting kind of cheaped out. But then again, you can specialize it, and that is why I bought a headset. Because if you're wondering why I didn't duck right there, is because I wasn't wearing my headset, because I usually don't play with game sound, which is, I know, stupid, but now that I have these headphones, I'm definitely turning game sound up every single time I play, because, I mean, it's beautiful sound. I mean, the Astros, the 2013 Astros, they're the greatest. No, I'm just kidding, guys, but seriously, they're pretty good. I'm going to not do a full review on them yet. I don't even know if I will eventually, but I'm definitely, first impressions are doing pretty well, and the first impressions are what mean the most to me, at least. But the overall effect is what's going to really factor in to see if they do well, and I think they'll do well. They've been at the top of the board for like 2 or 3 years. So yeah, how was your week, guys? I had a great week, definitely great week. Oh yeah, the other thing I got was I got this new office chair. I had to build it last night. It's pretty awesome. It's really comfortable. I had this pink plastic chair, and I mean, this thing was horrible for your back. I mean, my chiropractor would probably kill me if I had one. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Everyone was making fun of me for it because it was terrible. And they were wondering how I played on this cold, hard plastic pink chair, because it was neon pink. Like, literally, I had to take it from my sister's room. No, I'm just kidding. I took it from the game room. But yeah, so I hope you guys had a great week. That was my week in a 9-minute, 30-second wrap up. And hopefully this weekend will be fun. Making a Sunday Fun Day on Sunday again. I don't know what it should be on. If you have any ideas of what Sunday Fun Day should be on, then let me know, because I always like getting feedback. And if you like the video, hit like button. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed making it. So tell me how you feel. Tell me, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And this is your boy Hummellz out. Peace.